So we play a game here, just so people can get to know you a little more. You just have to fill in the blank. Okay. All right. Why are you looking nervous? Why does everybody look nervous when I say the game? It's simple. The older I get, the less I blink.
The older I get, the less I say worry.
That's great.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think when I was younger, I just had this like extreme intense vision of like how my life had to be, and I want to say like 70% of that came true. So now I'm just like, okay, you know what? For the most part, it's gonna work. For the most part.
Yeah.
And for the 30% that don't work, well, what can we do?
I mean,
It can't all be perfect.
What you have done is hella good already for yourself. So whatever comes next is just cherries on top, I feel like.
Yeah.
I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger.
See, my problem is, a lot of the things I used to do when I was younger, I still do.
So no growth. So no growth. What? Come on. What do you mean?
You could say that. I can't believe I actually used to.
Were you referring to video games?
No, I'll be doing the same. I'm like childish. I'm like, even with I don't care about it. I'm very like, I'm still a child in some sense. So that's why questions are hard.
No, I can't believe.
Difficult.
All right, so you haven't outgrown anything that you've done from like high school.
Oh, man.
I don't believe you, but I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about blank.
Ooh.
Is there anything you want to learn more about?
Yeah, star signs. I only know mine.
What?
Yeah. Like, people who tell me, like, oh, what's your star? You know, it always comes up, but I don't know that much. People be like, you have two, a star and a moon or something like that. I don't know.
A sun and a moon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Nothing
all the
about
logistics.
I feel like guys never really care.
Yeah, like, it's my birthday, but I'm like, what more is...
There's a lot to it.
You know?
I know a whole bunch about you now that you told me you're a Sag.
You reckon?
Yes.
Really, though?
Well, I don't know if it differs because you're across the pond, but for the rest of us...
Yeah, you kind of don't. I don't think you know anyone. You never know anyone. You never know anyone. Like, people surprise you.
I can't counter that. I think it's more like characteristic based, like on general.
Okay.
Like,
cool.
if you're gonna, like, there's never been like a sign that you never want to date again.
Yeah, see, I don't look at it like that. But I think I know people in a different, like, I don't know people based on their birthdays. I know people based on their like actions and like intentions. So someone can just say like a few things to me. I can say, okay, I know you would do this. Like,
you're a very literal person.
Yeah. Everything's live action with me.
Got that.
I'm not like I don't have a theory of things.
Okay. You know? Sometimes I look back at my life and blank.
Laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Everything's a joke.
Oh my God.
Every single thing is fucking funny. Can't lie. Like, even the bad times, it's hilarious. Everything is funny.
It's only because you're in a good situation.
No. I'll be... You don't know me. I'm childish. Something like horrible will happen to me. I will laugh.
No.
Yeah, like...
Are you the person who laughs at people who are going through something horrible too, and you just...
Oh, no, because that's different.
Okay.
But when it's about me, I laugh. The other day, we was on a flight, and like, me and him was like, yeah, man, it's fine, man, the plane's gonna leave. Da, da, da. But in the back of my heart, I knew something's gonna happen with this flight. Like, I just knew it. We get on the flight. 15 minutes is not taking off. 20 minutes not taking off. 45 minutes not going off. An hour still not taking off.
Damn.
My security guard saying next thing, like, we have a show the same night at 9 o'clock. It's about 3 o'clock. But where are we? Germany. So it's an hour ahead. So we're really an hour behind, but we're an hour ahead. hour and a half still not going. There's a certain cut-off point. If we don't leave, we're going to miss the show. The person on the thing like, yeah, guys. Because the whole time they're telling us, yeah, like, we can still leave. We're just checking. We get to 3 hours now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this flight's not leaving today.
Damn.
I just start laughing. Burst out laughing. Just like, this is the funniest shit.
And everybody's pissed.
Yeah, everyone's getting mad.
And you're just laughing at it.
It's hilarious.
That's okay.
But I also have this thing that I never believe, like, or I do believe that things are always going to figure themselves out. Like, if I had my mind set on something, like, I knew I was getting to that show. By any means, I'm getting to that show.
Did you get to the show?
I got to the show.
How'd you get to the show?
By the jet.
So, period.
Like, I just knew I was going to get there, you know. But I have to laugh. If I don't laugh, I'm going to...
Get mad.
Yeah. And it's like energy draining.
Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. 3 hours is a ridiculous time to
crazy.
sit on the plane. And you hella tall, so I know that was uncomfortable.
Yeah. You don't want that.
From time to time, it's good to do blank. What's something you do to relax?
Talk to nobody.
Ah.
Like, don't talk to anyone. Don't answer your phone. Don't do nothing. Like, nobody. Everyone needs to go away. Don't read nothing. Don't go on no social media. Just walk or like go exercise or like just read something or watch your favorite TV show. Just stay away from people for even if it's just 15 minutes a day. Just stay away from everyone because sometimes you're gonna get so like negatively influenced by what someone else got going on or whatever their agenda is or whatever like their problem is with their day or their life that it's gonna alter like how you think, and I feel like you just need clarity about life at all times. So I try to stay away from people. For me, at least, while I'm awake, at least an hour. You know, I won't talk to no one.
Shit, that's great advice. If I could stay away from people all the time.
Yeah, it's obviously like we're busier now, so we gotta deal with people. But yeah, like it's like people who work in certain systems and say, oh yeah, like I'm on holiday, I can't talk, like we can't do work. It's the same thing. Like I need to think.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna get no lyric constantly like seeing other people's things.
Yeah.
When for the other 23 hours I already am. Like, you know, my brain's always already working in the way where I'm looking at things to make music with. You know?
Creatively.
Yeah, so I just need an hour to just go blank and just not talk to you. Like, don't listen to what you have to say. And when I come back, I know you're gonna have like more for me.
I totally understand that. I have a question, kind of related. I feel like something a lot of guys do that I've noticed to get away from like their women is they just sit on the toilet, like they lock themselves in the bathroom.
Oh,
is that? Have you ever?
No, that's not my one.
I might be putting you on game. I don't know, but I've noticed that like men will go in the bathroom.
What type of guys do that?
A lot.
Do they drive?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah, but they just don't want to leave
the house. Do they like their cars?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Then I must be rare.
You like to drive.
If I want to get away from a woman, I'll just jump in my car.
And drive nowhere. Just drive around.
I know where I'm going to drive, but I'll just drive.
I don't want to know. All right. You would never believe me if I told you blank.
Ooh, that's a good one. I want to make this one fun because there's like some boring one. Like, what's fun?
You said you're still childish, so I feel like you got mad stuff going on.
If I still, damn. I actually can't like write lyrics.
You can't?
Yeah, I can't.
Would you type them?
No, like I can't like. I have to. All my songs are recorded there and then. I can't. I find it very hard to like write down.
So everything is a freestyle?
Yeah, every single thing.
Really?
Yeah, I can't really process.
From your earlier projects also?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I probably have like maybe one song maybe it might be one song that I actually wrote, but I changed it so many times. And I think it's that. I think it's my mind changes.
It's hard to
concentrate on my mind changes on like what I want to say. So if I do it there and then, that never changes. So if I like do the song, it takes 15 minutes to record it. Whatever I say on that 15 minutes doesn't change. It's recorded now. I've heard it. It's like processed. Whereas if I write it, I'm gonna go there and change. Like
the melody's gonna change.
Yeah, so I can't do it. Interesting.
So do you like record melody, or do you remember in your brain and then record it?
No, I just like it. Just tends to be. I might mumble the melody, then the words will come. It might be like 3 times doing like a rough take, and then the 4th time it's like I just punch in the hook or whatever I want to say. You know, I think on the project, maybe Yes You Are was like the quickest song, or ADHD actually. Yeah, ironic.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, ADHD is probably the beat helps as well. If the beat's fast, I'm gonna go fast. When it's a bit of like Last Breath, this is a more introspective song. I take my time because I want to say everything I mean in the right way.
Okay, my last question, and then I kind of just have more questions for you based off the music, but my personality trait is blank.
Ooh. I don't answer that like what is it, or what type of personality trait is it?
Like, if you had to describe yourself, like, my personality trait, I would say is vibrant.
Oh, okay.
Like,
mine's mixed.
Mixed?
Yeah, because sometimes, like I said, sometimes I don't talk to people. I won't talk to you. And sometimes we will be best friends. We'll do everything. Like, we will go 1,000 places in one day.
What's his personality trait?
Perfectionist.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Obsessive as well.
Oh, yeah.
The right way, not like the woman obsessive.
That sounds dangerous.
Like, what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I am.
Obsessive?
He's doing it all the way. Like, he's not doing it.
You're not obsessive, definitely. I mean, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. I have enough, like, obsessive trait where, like, if I find something food-wise that I like, I'll eat it non-stop for, like, 3 months, and then
Really?
I'll, like, never want to eat it again.
Mine's kind of like that, but not with food. So you see, like even with my project, like if I'm listening to dancehall, now I've got to go and make something. I've got to make my own version of it, like because I'm listening to it so much. So I'm so obsessive in terms of like my music and my art, and like even when I bought my car the other day, I just got so immersed in okay, cool, I need to do this to it, like, and I went crazy, like doing all these things to my car. That's the type of obsessive, like. I mean, and even with...
Does it ever get right, though? Like, are you ever satisfied?
That's what I mean. I become a perfectionist. So I get obsessive with something, then I need to perfect it, Like, this tape was so difficult to bring to 12 songs because I have to make 1,000 songs before I can get to those 12. I can't just make 12 songs. It's like I have to do it 1,000 times. You'll hear 1,000 songs with that same type of beat, that hard distortion. And by the end of it, I need to perfect and bring it down to the best 12. And even at that point, I still feel like there's another 10 that could have been there.
On there.
Tape,
So, we were talking earlier about, like, just the different genres. And when I heard this project, even kind of like how I felt about when I heard, like, Uzi's Pink Tape, I was like, is this really hip-hop? Like, I feel like this is, like, a subgenre. Or, like, a...
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
I don't really put my music in genres anyway.
Okay.
Like, even when there'll be instances like we're on a flight or in a lounge or something, and like I just a random person, oh, you guys do music? Oh, what type of music is it? And it's like, that's the
you hate that
hardest
question.
It's not that I hate it, it's just the hardest question for me to answer, because then, like, what type of clothes do you wear? What type of like, what's the genre of hair you do? Like, there's just so many. I don't think things should always be put in a box, especially with my music. It's like, I know how I want it to sound, I know how I want to look, I know what I want to say, and I feel like if I go by saying it has to be hip hop, or it has to be UK rap, or it has to be grime, then I'm just only going to limit myself.
Yeah.
I can take all my influences, and that's why I'm so blessed to be where I'm from, and my heritage and where I grew up, because like we really have the license to use anything.
Yeah.
It can be like, it can come from grime. You can hear my accent. You can hear me put some Afro beats in there. I can speak pidgin from Nigeria. I can speak my own language. I can take dancehall. I can take like UK punk. I can take garage. I can take funky house and put it all in one song. And I don't want to be asked or told, yo, what genre are you going to put this in? You know?
Yeah.
I feel like you need to just, not you, but I feel like people just need to just listen to it and like, just have the open ear. Once we start saying, yo, this has got to be rapping, if we ain't going to enjoy ourselves, you know? We're just going to be still in that thing of like, oh, man, this ain't rap, man. This ain't, like, it's music.
No, it's a good point. I think, like, because when I heard it, I was like, oh, I don't really think this is, I mean, I understand it, but I don't think it's hip-hop.
Yeah.
And, like, where I grew up in, like, a predominantly, like, black town, black American town. So, like, we listened to, like, Gucci Mane, Gotti, you know, like, Ludacris, Nelly, not really, like, world sound. So, like, when I moved to New York, I've been in New York 10 years, so I'm comfortable with it now. But, like, listening to, like, Afrobeats, soca, UK rap, anything like that, I'm like, what the fuck is this and why? You know what I mean? But, like, up here, they'll play it for the entire party. And they'll do, like, 10 minutes of, like, the music I'm used to hearing for hours. So I used to never want to go outside because I'm like, I don't like this music. Now I love it. I listen to everything. But it, like, I never in a million years would have thought I'd be sitting here having a conversation with somebody.
Yeah,
like,
of
you know
course,
what I mean?
Course.
So I think
that's why music is beautiful, and like I feel like it's just my job at this point to like keep doing things the way I see it. I could have just said like I'm gonna make grime, and just because I'm from UK and that's how people perceive us.
Yeah.
Or I could have made drill because right now drill's in and like it comes from the UK, and like I could have just did that, but I consciously from when I started making music. No, let me not say that. I consciously did it after, but like when I first started making music, I didn't care. I just knew I didn't want to be like anyone else.
Yeah.
I knew where I grew up. Like I grew up with everything you think of London or how you see guys or what you perceive to be as the hood or whatever it may be. I grew up around that, but I wanted to go further from that, like as possible. I've always known who I am, but like how far can I go to the point where I look like I blur every single line? You know, that was my intention. And as I went deeper into it, then it became conscious, like, okay, cool, don't do that. Don't do this. Or do that.
Yeah.
Like lean into that, you know? That's why now I can go make a song with Unknown T, go make a song with
Sexy Red.
Claro, with Sexy Red, with anyone who it may be, and I still have plans to go further in that. Like, I want to make songs with Lana Del Rey or someone that you just be like, why the hell are them two on the song? But when you hear it, you're like, oh, okay, he knows what he's doing. Or, okay, this makes sense. And you're seeing that now more, like, with some of the collabs in music. But that's what it should always be about.
Yeah.
It should have always been about that.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that lovely conversation. You already know we need to talk for all your exclusive interviews with your favorite artists, celebrities, influencers, etc. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a comment, show me some love, let me know what you like, what you didn't like. I'm open to criticism, and also, please, whatever you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the latest content that drops when it drops.